Many dog breeds move their back legs when petted or scratched, but does this mean they are ticklish? Find out the answer and more in this helpful AnimalWised video. Scratching and tickling reflex in dogs. Does your dog move their paw when you scratch them? This motion is involuntary and is known as the scratching reflex. It usually occurs when we pet them behind their ears or on their back, but especially when we stroke their belly. This happens because these regions of the dog's body are particularly sensitive. They contain a large concentration of nerve endings which react when stimulated. As it is an involuntary response, the dog is not doing it because they actively want to. Their brain automatically sends a signal to their legs when the nerves in the area being petted are stimulated, although this only occurs in certain places. By scratching, stroking, petting, or even brushing them in a certain way, the automatic responses are triggered. The scratch reflex has a very important function for dogs. In their day-to-day lives, canines often come into contact with insects, parasites, dirt, and natural waste. When the nerve endings present in their skin detect some strange stimulus, they trigger the response which automatically helps them to remove whatever is causing it. In this way, the dog can free itself from parasites or foreign bodies which may cause them harm. In this video, we explain more about parasites and the importance of deworming. Does this mean that dogs are ticklish? To know whether dogs are ticklish, we need to define what is the tickling response. We may say it is an involuntary response caused by the physical stimulation of certain parts of their body. This leads to a very peculiar sensation in the person being stimulated, which may be accompanied by involuntary laughter. If we apply the same criteria to canines, we can say that yes, dogs are ticklish. They also feel a peculiar sensation when manipulated on certain areas of their body and react similarly. Although they may not laugh like us, they communicate this strange sensation to us through their body language, facial expressions, and attitude while being tickled. Find out more about canine body language in the video that we share here. Likewise, it's essential not to confuse tickling with an itch that provides the urge to scratch in dogs. Tickling only occurs when the dog is stimulated in a certain area, which triggers the scratching reflex. We will see how it stops moving almost immediately when we stop tickling them. When the dog experiences an itch, they will have the urge to scratch intensively and frequently to try to relieve said itch. If your dog is scratching constantly, don't hesitate to take them to the vet to check their health and check for external parasites. Is it bad to tickle dogs? This will depend on the sensation that your dog experiences when being touched in sensitive areas of their body. Each dog is different, so not all dogs will react in the same way when being tickled. Before tickling your dog, you should ideally observe their body language as you pet them in these sensitive areas of the body. If you perceive they are uncomfortable or stressed when being stimulated in these areas, then you need to respect their boundaries and avoid touching them there. If your dog seems to enjoy this action, you can continue sharing this moment of relaxation with them, using it as an opportunity to strengthen your bond of trust as you do so. If you want to know more fun facts about dogs, the playlist we share here should help. Is your dog ticklish? Let us know how they react in the comments, and we'll see you next time.